Now, for a U.S. perspective on the result of Venezuela's presidential election, we are joined by Dada Maheshvarananda, director of the Prout Research Institute of Venezuela in Rockville, Maryland. Thank you very much for joining us. Maduro has won the election and he's Hugo Chavez's appointed successor. As we know, the Chavez-led Venezuela had a tough relationship with the United States. So where do you think relations between the two countries will be heading?
Yes, we can expect Nicolas Maduro to copy President Chavez's lead to a great extent. He has not agreed to restore ambassadors, even went farther than his predecessor in cutting his regular telephone communications link with the U.S. State Department. Maduro blames the U.S. government that it's being controlled by the 0.1% of the richest Americans, and that its wars in the Middle East are imperialist. His rhetoric continues to be as belligerent as that of Chavez. Maduro has shown a similar cold shoulder towards U.S. financial markets and its billionaire investors. However, this does not affect the continued friendliness of the Venezuelan people towards U.S. citizens, such as I myself, who have lived in Caracas for 7 years, and many U.S. visitors, tourists, and longtime residents I know have never experienced anti-American sentiments directed personally at us, because both Chavez and Maduro have always made clear distinctions between the U.S. government policies and the American people.
Dada, how do you think Maduro's victory will affect Venezuela's economy?
Well, the Venezuelan economy has been growing steadily for the last 10 years at an average rate of over 4% per year. Unemployment is pretty low at only 7.8%. Inflation is rather high, over 20%, but it was much higher, up to 80% before Chavez was elected. And social spending as a percent of the GDP has doubled. Maduro will certainly continue Chavez's strategy of providing food, education, and health care for all. The government also built 200,000 houses for the homeless last year and plans to build another 380,000 houses this year. A regular poll of political attitudes in Latin America shows the Venezuelans are content with their democracy. In the last year, it's become increasingly difficult for private Venezuelan businesses to buy dollars for importations. This is because of the strict controls the government puts on capital flight. While the official rate is 6.3 bolivares for the dollars, the websites chart that the black market rate is like 4 times higher than that for buying dollars. Yet cooperatives that are worker-managed are a significant part of the Venezuelan economy. There are over 66,000 functioning cooperatives in the country, which is the second highest number in the world after China. So the cooperative economy, the worker-managed economy, is doing quite well, actually.
Thank you very much indeed. That was Mr. Dada Maheshvarananda, director of the Prout Research Institute of Venezuela in Maryland, US.